So in this video, I'm going to tell you about that guitar that you've just seen. So the guitar is this rather lovely, rather sleek GRECO Zemaitis, made in Japan. So I'll give you some quick details about this guitar, and then we'll have a closer look, listen to more sounds, and then there's a full tune at the end of the video. So this is from 2009, so it's an older one. The model number is so complicated I've had to write it down. It is a GRECO Zemaitis GZWF 101 from 2009. Now I think these are made by Fujigen. They have a license from Zemaitis to make these guitars. I mean, it's not the original Zemaitis, you know, with the metal front that cost about 30 or 40,000 pounds. These are slightly cheaper than that. They are lovely guitars though. So yes, it's a GRECO Zemaitis GZWF 101. Now I think this is one of the more, I hesitate to say budget because these are still expensive guitars, but compared to the other ones, I think this is more of a budgeter model. Not sure what the body's made of, maybe basswood. Now the other GRECO which I own, the GRECO Zemaitis which I have in there, a GZW 2600 IF. It has a ebony fingerboard. This is a rosewood fingerboard. 24 frets. 2 humbuckers. We'll have a closer look at them and a closer listen to them in a little bit. Medium jumbo frets, I think. Plays nice. It's super light as well. Super light. Beautiful engraving on these parts, and these are just fantastic how these are manufactured. Schaller tuners, made in Japan. Again, look at the engraving on these parts. Just lovely instruments, really nice instruments. Can't believe how light it is as well. Super light, maybe about £7, I guess that's about £7. So let's have a closer look at the pickups. We'll find out what they are. These are the stock pickups that came with it. We'll find out what they are, find out some measurements, find out the neck measurements, and we'll see what is under here. Let's have a look at the top of the guitar. Look at that engraving on the tailpiece there, fantastic. Now the metal front ones have that all over, really nice. Beautiful bridge as well. 2 volume, 2 control, I think that's like reflector, knobs. Now these guitars are quite slim-ish, slimmer than a Les Paul, and they slim off a bit further you get down to the sort of treble side of the guitar. 24 frets. Medium jumbo, I believe. Rosewood fingerboard, beautiful grain on that fingerboard. So I cleaned all the frets, gave them a good polish, cleaned the fingerboard, and it plays really well, I have to say. Not sure what the nut is, maybe a bone nut. Again, fantastic engraving on the truss rod cover. Beautiful looking guitar. Let's look under the neck pickup. I love how they put the grounding on these. It's all shielded as well inside. Really neat work. Now I think these are made by Fujigen, not 100% sure. 3-way selector switch. So it's a DP103, I think that's a DiMarzio PAF. Beautiful sounding pickups. These are original to the guitar. So that's the neck one. Let's have a look at the bridge one here. And the bridge one is, again, look at that grounding as well. Another DP103 DiMarzio USA pickups. Incredible work on these guitars. It's so neat compared to some models I see where you know, the routing hasn't been done very cleanly. But just spectacular work, has to be said. Look at the back of the guitar. Now these plates aren't recessed into the body. They're good for shielding, it has to be said. Neck, a couple of scratches on the back of the neck there. No volute. Schaller tuners. GRECO Zemaitis, made in Japan. Serial number under there, I couldn't quite make that out. But going by the documentation that came with the guitar is 2009. Again, everything's all shielded. See that wire there? Shielding paint as well, and obviously the the cover is metal as well, and it's the same on this one. Let's have a look. The size of those capacitors. Full size pots as well. Really neat work on these guitars. If it's Fujigen, then you know I normally expect really good work. So it's 25.5 scale length. So a typical Fender. There's the neck profile. 1st and 12th fret, it gets quite wide at 12th fret. The nut width 43mm. The width of the neck at the 12th fret, 52.51. Now these are my measurements, I can't guarantee how accurate they are. And there's the model, a GZWF 101 Black from 2009. So these DiMarzio pickups sound fantastic. In fact, let's hear some sounds from these pickups. Clean and then different levels of gain. They are really good. told you they sound good. This is a rock machine. This is like a classic rock machine. Really light, easy playing guitar. Now, the one thing I'm not super keen on, and I'm not super keen on this on any guitar, I'm not a big fan of 24 frets. I don't need an extra 2 frets. That's potentially an extra 12 wrong notes I could be playing. And the other confusing thing, which I find the same on my own GRECO Zemaitis, is when you have position markers on 11 and 13. I mean, normally you just have 12 fret, but sometimes, you know, if you're in the heat of battle, you're in battle conditions, there's beer flowing and stuff like that, and you're just about to do like a Johnny Thunders style solo in E at the 12th fret, and you sort of casually glance down to get your mark, and you hit 11. That's not going to sound good. It's not going to sound good. So yeah, you need to be careful. I mean, obviously you have the side dots, so it's not that difficult, but I'm just saying, in battle conditions when the lager's flowing, sometimes if you don't pay enough attention, you could be wailing away in E flat while the rest of the band are in E. It could be jazz, but it could just be rubbish. People could attack you on stage. Crazy things have happened. So yes, this is a lovely guitar. Like the other couple that I've showed you recently, this is not my guitar, I've just borrowed it. I've cleaned it up, put new strings on it, has 10s on it, I think. 10s are a bit heavy for my old fingers, so please do forgive any errant notes in the upcoming full tune, complete with guitar solos. So there you go, folks. I'm going to have to check again. A GRECO Zemaitis GZWF 101 from 2009, made in Japan. A nice guitar, a rock and roll machine. As ever, folks, it's a privilege and a pleasure bringing you content on Dunsi's Guitar World. Just for now, please subscribe.